Hey guys, just action of violence here. I'm sorry. I got a lot of stuff to go over today, but yeah, we gotta get UFC done first. I've been really sick this week, guys. Else I would have all these videos out already. Um, anyways, let's start at the bottom here. We got Luik Radzhabov versus Esteban Ribovics. This is a weird style fight because I don't want to count out Ribovics. Just because of how good he is. He is extremely crafty on the feet, especially with his boxing. I do think Loic is going to win, just being how I feel Esteban is a little too comfortable on his back. I think Loic should be able to win a decision, but plus money, I'm gonna take the underdog who's undefeated, and yeah, I'm going with Loic as a prediction, but. Like this is one of those situations. So let's go Ribovics, but Loic wins. Cool. We got Fareed Basharat versus Damon Blackshear. Um, we let's see. So yeah, Fareed. Man, I love Fareed. I think Fareed's very. I think he's prettier. Like not by looking, but like the way he strikes is a lot prettier than Javid. But I think he's also a little more effective. I think maybe Javid has more of that pop. But I feel like Fareed just puts out more volume, and I feel like he knows how to win too, just like his brother. I think he's just as good as his brother. Um, and I think Jamon Blackshear is very good, very good. But I just don't see Damon Blackshear doing well in this fight. Just being the style difference and how Zalal pieced them up. So, I'm gonna go with Fareed here. I think it's a pretty clear-cut decision of why. He's a beast, and you're gonna see why if you don't believe. Moving on, we have Tabitha Ritchie versus Jessica Penne. I really like Tabitha here. It's a really good spot for her. I don't see her losing this. I think Tabitha wins a unanimous decision, but I feel like yeah, I'm gonna go with the unanimous decision here. Both ladies are black belts. I don't think it'll cancel each other out on the ground, so we're gonna see Tabitha strike with her, take her down, catch her kicks. She hits hard. I think Jessica Penne is just done. She's 40. She's got a lot of years on her. She's a gamer, but she's also not very good on the feet. So it's hard to be a gamer when you're not very good on the feet. Um, yeah, Tabitha Ritchie, man. This is a really confident prediction for me. I got her by unanimous decision. Moving on, we have Cameron Simon versus Mana Martinez. Now, when I first saw this fight, I thought it was Cameron Simon all day. But moving on, like I watched more film on Mata, and he has worked on his grappling defense. Offense, no. But I feel like he's going to have a lot of problems on the ground with Cameron. Cameron is very good on the ground, and he's a good kicker. He can box, but I feel like he's not going to look to play that game too much because of how good a boxing Mana has. I feel like Mana's kind of lost his death touch, but he still has that in his back pocket if he wants. This is a fun fight. I'm gonna go with Cameron just because of the versatility, but man, Mana is a dangerous man, and I can see him knocking out Cameron. He's very dangerous. He's knocked out good guys before, so maybe he does it again. I'm gonna go with Cameron though, just being the more well-rounded fighter. He has more options to win this fight. Moving on, we have Ian Machado Gary versus Kenan Song. Another confident pick for me is Ian Machado Gary. I don't see Kenan Song causing any problems for Gary other than his power, his death touch. But he's gonna have to get to Gary, and I just don't see that happening. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Song is he got starched by Max Griffin. Not much else I could say other than Ian Gary should do the same. He's not as aggressive, but he's just as dangerous on the feet, if not more. So I'm gonna go with Ian Machado Gary. by second round TKO. I don't know. Maybe unanimous decision. Moving on. Julian Marquez versus Marc-Andre Barriault. Marc-Andre Barriault is a beast. I think he lacks a bit of skill, but it's okay. He makes up for it in heart. He got proved he doesn't have the cardio that he thinks he does against Fluffy. Fluffy dragged him to deep waters. I think Julian Marquez doesn't take it seriously, so I'm gonna take Marc Andre here. But wouldn't be surprised to see, I don't know, a big KO from Julian. He's very dangerous. He's just very sloppy, and but his jiu-jitsu it's pretty good. So it's a crafty fight, it's a close fight, but I'm gonna go with the smarter fighter in Andre, and I think he's gonna win this by unanimous decision. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun fight. Moving on, we have Viviana Araujo versus Amanda Ribas. Now, Viviana Araujo is very, very dangerous on the feet. And I feel like if Amanda Ribas does not get her takedowns, which I don't see which I don't see it being that big of a problem given where she trains. I do think Amanda Ribas is at a disadvantage on the feet, but she is heavily favored on the ground. And I feel like if she can get it down with that Mako wrestling she works on at ATT, I believe she can get her down. But this isn't a fight I'm really confident in. I'm going to go with Amanda Ribas ever so slightly. But again, this isn't a fight I'm very confident in. Moving on. We have Derek Brunson versus Duplessis. Now, I was originally on Duplessis. And the reason I switched is because the reason I did fade him was all justifiable reasons. He has cardio issues. His striking is sloppy. His grappling isn't that great. And he's just an ape. So there's not much I can really say that he does really well other than fight through being tired. Um, yeah, Brunson's a D1 wrestler. Is that he can strike like not well, but he can crack. And I feel like Duplessis is there to be hit with his chin up in the air. So I'm gonna take Brunson here. It's a shot at a dog. I'm gonna take Brunson here. He's usually slept on, so ever so slightly I'm leaning Brunson. I think he's gonna be able to bring in the wrestling that Driscus does not know how to do. And once Driscus gets to the ground, he's in for a rough night. Maybe he trained for it, but I doubt it over in South Africa. They don't have the wrestling that they do over here in the United States. But yeah, Derek Brunson, I have him winning by second round or third round TKO. Moving on, we have Trevin Jones versus Cody Garbrandt. Now, this is another fight which I'm torn on because skill for skill, I think Cody should win. But Trevin is just that X factor, like wily vet that just he could crack, and I think Cody's done. I just think he's done. Could he surprise me in this fight? Sure, but I'm gonna go with Trevin Jones here, picking up a second round or first round TKO. I just think Cody Garbrandt's too chinny. He went down in weight, now back up in weight. Who knows? Maybe he's actually dealing with personal issues, and that's why he did perform well last time. But I think he's just done. I think that chin's expired, and I'm gonna go with Trevin Jones to get him out of there, set him on retirement. Moving on, we have Bo Nickal versus Jamie Pickett. Jamie Pickett. I'm gonna make this real quick. Jamie Pickett beats Bo. I'm just joking. Bo Nickal is going to smash Jamie Pickett, either TKO or submission first round. Don't care. Bo Nickal round one. That's the bet. Moving on. We have Mateus Gamrot versus Turner. Again, when I initially saw this fight, I was thinking, man, Mateus Gamrot is going to run through Turner. But then I thought about it. Turner has improved so much since that Frivola fight, and even in that Frivola fight, he got back up. So, I'm not saying Frivola is the level of wrestler that Mateus Gamrot is, but he has got a lot better jiu-jitsu, and Mateus Gamrot has jiu-jitsu, but not to the level of Jalen Turner. So I think Jalen Turner is going to expose Gamrot when it comes to the jiu-jitsu, and his long range attacks. He's deadly on the feet, and I do believe he's going to get a unanimous decision win here. This is going to be a fun fight, but I like Jalen Turner at dog money here. Give me that dog money. Moving on, we have Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Jeff Hands of Steel Neal. Now, I'm on Shavkat, but I don't not like I don't like I like the idea of a Jeff Neal underdog play. I just can't bring myself to do it. But I can't bring myself to pay that price on Shavkat when there's still a lot of question marks. From what I hear, he's very, very, very good and everywhere. And I am going to play Shavkat, just not the way I was going to. So yeah, let's go. Moving on. We have Valentina versus Grasso. If Grasso had a better grappling game, maybe I'd give her a chance, but it's Shevchenko's going to run through her. It's not even fair. Terrible matchup for Grasso. But yeah, maybe she'll surprise me and they'll have the third champ as from Mexico. I'm making this quick, guys. I'm not feeling the best, so I'm sorry, but I didn't really want to do this at all because of how sick I've been all week. So uh, I hope the video isn't it's not up to your standards, but I'm trying to get it out for you. So we have Cyril Gane taking on John Jones. Man, my heart says Cyril Gane, my brain says John Jones. I'm taking John Jones just because of the principle, but man, do I love Cyril Gane as a dog just because of the layoff with John Jones. If all things were, maybe if John Jones didn't take that layoff and, I don't know, if he just magically got to that weight, maybe this would be even easier, but I just see John Jones running through Cyril Gane on the ground. I don't see Gane's grappling posing much of a threat to John Jones. I think John Jones is going to get on top of him and maybe even TKO him. I think he's just going to beat him to a decision, but I would not be surprised to see a finish from either of them. These are I can't go through the recap because again I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. But let me give you guys my top five most confident picks. Number one, Bo Nickal. Number two, I'd have to say Fareed Basharat or Ian Gary. Number three would have to be Valentina and Tabitha Ritchie. Actually, no, Valentina. No, it'll be Tabitha Ritchie, then Valentina, number four, and then number five. I'd have to go with. I just see Shavkat winning, but he's not a lock. I'd say that's the best I can do for the fifth one. But yeah, all right, guys. Like, subscribe. You know the drill. I hope you guys like the fights, and yeah, I'll see you next time.